Everyone and welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last week and how the price of crude can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen, crude is trading around $62.8. If you look at this particular trend where we have seen a clear U pattern has formed, after that there is a downfall. Okay, now it is trying to go upside, but if you look at this particular trend, this trend is supporting an upside movement, but for the confirmation the price has to move out of this zone, which at a high of around 63.7. so once started moving out of this zone, it will go further upside, and yes, afterwards 64.6, which is a weak level, so we can see the price will move further upside, and from there it will cross towards a level of 65.49. Then if you see this particular trend, we have seen a U pattern form and a probability of crossing a level of 66.49 is there, and then a further upside will be there. Okay, this is what we can see looking at this particular chart. Okay, so what you can see, once started going upside, chances are very high it will cross a level of 63.7, which is a zone high. Okay, and if that move upside, we can see the next resistance comes at around 63.6. Okay, so this is the level. A bounce back, if didn't come, then we will see it will come in this zone, so we can see a further high. Okay, but if it keep falling below this level or move out of zone below a level of $64.2, 62.4, it will further fall, and a probability of going towards a level of in this zone we can see, then a further downfall can be seen towards 61, and if the price didn't sustain, a further fall can be seen towards 60. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you, so in this video I will be explaining you 2 hours chart, daily chart, and then finally weekly chart. Okay, plus I will tell you how the geopolitical situations as well as CPI data, Fed and all affect the price of crude. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description, you can join that too. Okay, coming back on a day chart, because we have seen the price is moving sharply on a day wise chart. If you look at this trend, there we have seen a continuous upside, but it is moving in this particular pattern. Okay, if you see this particular level, we have seen it has already made a triple top, and if you see on the downside also we have seen, so probability can be high if it breaks towards a level of around $62.3, there is a probability it will cross this particular level and a further fall can be seen. But if the price keep rising and goes above a level of 65.7, and chances are high it crosses a level of 66.2, and if the price going above that particular level, it can cross a level of 67.8, because this is the trend what it is following. Okay, so if it breaks this particular trend, we can see a downfall, but if the price bounce back from that level and goes further upside, we can see it can touch around the level of 68, and then if it breaks that level, we can see a further upside movement. Okay, so before I move ahead, if you have any doubts, I've given the mail IDs also in the description, or you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and bank nifty strategy, which is given in the description. Okay, now looking at this particular chart, what you can see, if you see this particular level, suppose if it keep moving over this level, a level of 63.26 can be seen, and if that sustain, we can see it can move towards next level of around 63.5. Okay, and if the price moving of that particular level, then we can see a level of $64.15, which is R3 resistance 3, and once the price moving of this level, it will cross a level of 64.7, and it will cross towards a level of 64.9, and chances of going above that level can be seen, and it can touch a level of 65.5 after crossing 64.15, and once started going upside, we can see a level of 65.9. then we can see this pattern will support an upside, and chances of going towards a level of 66.4, and it will cross this level, because then only this pattern will support, and chance of going towards 67 can be seen. Trail your SL by around $0.25 if the volatility is not much. If it started going upside, more upside, dive at 0.35, so at least you will capture upside movement. But if it started coming down, it can fall below a level of $62.13, which is already weak support, so we can see it will go further down and it can touch a level of 61.2. If the price fall below this level, because there will be a zone breakout, so we can see it will move towards $60.12, and if it started falling below this level, chance of going towards a level of $58.87 can be seen. Okay, if the price fall below this level, this pattern will support a downside, and chances are very high it will move towards a level of $55, then from there a level of 54.7, and then a further fall can be seen towards 54.5. Remember that as soon as the price started falling below 60, there will be a zone breakout, so chances are high it will move further low, and yes, after that it can touch a level of 60.5, from there a level of $59. And if the price moving below that particular level, chance of touching 58.4, then we can see it will go further down towards a level of around $58.2, and then from there it will move towards 55.4. Remember, there is a higher chances as soon as started going below that level we can see a further fall. Okay, now coming back on important part, there is weekly chart, okay, where you will understand how the price is currently moving. If you look at this particular pattern, we have seen there is a clear indication that there is a supporting downside, as well as we have seen this is the trend where the price is moving. Okay, so suppose if the price started falling below this level, chance of going towards 60.4 can be seen, and if the price moving below that particular level, chance of touching 58.4 is there, which is a support too. Okay, and once the price fall below that particular level, we can see it will move further fall towards $55.3. Understand, again I repeat, if the price started going below this level, chance of touching 60.4 will be there. From there, a probability of going towards a level of 58.9, and if the price fall below this level, chance of crossing 55 will be there, because this 55 level is already weak. So we can see it will move out, because this pattern will support downside, and chances of falling below a level of 55 will be there, and a probability of crossing towards a level of 52 can be seen. And this 52 is already weak, so we can see the price will go towards further fall. After 52 we can see a level of 49.5. There is a higher chance of it if it started going below 60. So remember, if it started going below 60, we can see a further fall. Trail your SL by around $0.5 if it started going below 60. But if the price keep rising above this level, a probability is high it will cross a level of 65.6, and after that it will cross towards a level of $66.9. Okay, this level is already weak, so we can see the price will go up further upside, and for probability of touching a level of 69.5 can be seen, and if that sustain, we can see a level of $70.4. Then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price will go towards a level of $72.37, and if that sustain, we can see a level of 74.04, from there a level of around 77.8, and if the price moving over this level, a further upside can be seen. Trail your SL by around $0.5, so at least you'll capture upside movement also, but it has to break above a level of around 64, then only we can see it will cross above a level of 67, and if that sustain, a probability of touching 70 also can be seen. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. There will be a CPI data, Fed interest rate cut probabilities there, so all these factors can affect the price of crude. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe it.